Candlepin Bowling, total pinfall determining our winner. And as you know, our bowlers always take home permanent souvenirs. They are provided by the Ace Trophy Company of Boston. They also take home some money because we have guaranteed prize money of $1,200. $700 goes to the winner, $350 goes to the runner-up, and $50 available to the winner of each string. Obviously, should they tie, then they would split that at $25 apiece. This is a $50 gift certificate from True Value Hardware Stores and Home Centers. That will go to the bowler with the most marks, our marksman of the day. Plenty of other opportunities for our bowlers to pick up some extra money. You're all familiar, or at least most of you are, with how we distribute that. But I'll remind you as the program goes along. Right now, let's talk to today's bowlers, shall we? Bob, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Nice to see you. Now, I know since we saw you last, you have a son, and his name is Cameron Kelly. Is that, does that have anything to do with a Bruin whose first name is Cameron? Sounds very much like
that.
It
has a slight thing to do with it, yeah.
Yeah. You think he'd be as tough as Cam Neely?
The way he's growing up makes it a little tougher.
I'll tell you, he's got to be one of the great bowlers of all time. His mother is a champion Candlepin bowler. You're a champion Candlepin. In case you don't know, Mary Ann Kelly is the mother of Cameron Kelly. And we, I guess, have a couple of guys here who have some experience in our championship show. You goes back to, what, 1980, for you?
10 years ago.
Yeah, and Paul, of course, you like it, and you've got a 421 hanging up on the board, huh?
Got a shot.
You got a shot, huh? Yeah, I would say so. And you got a tough opponent here in the left-hander. You well know that,
Absolutely. I've known Bob a lot of years.
I know you have, and you've bowled against each other, and we're looking forward to it. I love when tough guys like you get together. Good luck to you. All right. We'll get underway right after this. Bob Kelly. And appropriate, this being the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day, we have a Kelly here. Right now, Bob Kelly's league average is 123. And he's in that rare group of bowlers, Candlepin bowlers, that is, who have a single string of over 200, a 210. His high triple is 481. He had a sizzling 718 in winning his roll-off. He just lost a spare leave here by releasing the ball too soon. So now he goes for a 10 and begins with a pair of 10s. Paul Berger, our defending champion, on for his third week in this series, 38th appearance overall. Paul's league average 128. What a pretty shot. He begins with a sizzling spare. Seven is the fill. He's left with 2, 7, and 8. Got the 2 and 8, but not the 7. 2 weeks ago, Paul rolled a 421 and defeated Steve Reno. Last week, he rolled a 375 and defeated John Kibbe. Bob Kelly. Bob gets everything down except the 4-pin. Oddly enough, the last bowler that Bob Kelly faced on this show was Steve Reno. Big 8. And the spare leave. 4 and 8. Didn't get it. defending champion, Paul Berger. Paul, father of two, and purchasing manager for Sun Microsystems. 3, 6, 10 on the right. 4 is 2 and 4 over on the left with wood in front of the 2. Nine box. Four horsemen, right side. That's what he's looking at now. Did not get the head pin. Leaves 1 and 10. Nine. After 4 boxes of the first string, when we take our first check on the scoreboard, it is Kelly 48, Berger 45. Half Worcester right side, punching out 3 and 9. Two, 5, and 10. 5 still there. One and 10 with wood. He has it. Three, 6, and 7, and 2 pieces of wood over to, well, one of them's rolling back to where the 2 and beyond would be. Still 2 pins there, 6 and 7. 9. Obviously, the minus sign in front of the lead indicates that our defending champion, Paul Berger, at the moment trailing in the match by those 3 pins. Now he has a spare lead. 3, 6, 10, no wood, and ooh, misses it. Not by much, but just enough. It's a 9. Challenger Bob Kelly working on a spare. This will be the bonus ball. The drop is 8. The pins are side by side. It's a 9 and 10, but there's some wood, which he will attempt to use. And the left-hander fires and gets them both. Six is the fill. Object pin is the 2 pin. The other 3 are on the back line. 7, 8, and 10. 3 pieces of wood. One's in the gutter now, and then 2 forming a, well, not quite a V, a semi-V to the left of the 2 pin. The question is, can he get the 8 pin? No. He got everything except the 8 pin. 9. Paul Berger. Paul with a triangle, but as we often refer to them, they are tricky, these triangles. This one's made up of the 3, 5, 6, and he got it. Six the fill. The 4-pin standing are the 4 horsemen left side, 1, 2, 4, 7. Nice. Oh, yes. Perfect domino effect. Now challenger, Bob Kelly. Big hit, almost a hammer, everything down except the 10-pin. And there was a roadblock. That one piece of wood did not let him get at the 10, although it did appear from at first that he would be able to get it. Wasting no time, he fires a couple and leaves that 10-pin there for a 9-box. Is it going to go? Yes. Slow motion strike. And the first ball gets him an 8 drop. He's left with 1 and 2. And they go. So he winds up with a fine 129. League average, I told you, 123. Now Paul Berger working on a fair. He gets 5. 2, 4, 3, 6, and 10. $103. Just missing the head pin and leaving 4 horsemen right side and the 8-pin. Tough shot to convert. Got a couple of them, but still left the 3, 6, and 10. 9-box. So Bob Kelly wins the first string. And in doing so, picks up the first bonus money. $50 in bonus money goes to Bob Kelly as the winner of the first string. And the score at the end of 1. Challenger, Bob Kelly, Stoneham, Massachusetts, 129. Defending champion, Paul Berger, Hopedale, Massachusetts, 112. It off. Here's Paul Berger. For a moment, it appeared he might have a hammer, but he leaves 2. $4 and 10, and 1 piece of rolling wood. Paul made his first appearance on our show way back in 1976. He was unsuccessful at that time, but then the next time he came on a year later, he was a winner. A 9. Two full spread eagle. Just 1. It's an 8. 38th appearance on our program for Paul Berger. Challenger Bob Kelly, he made his first appearance on our show in 1978. Thin hit, missing the head pin. He's still left with 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10. And got everything except the 2 pin. A 9. So they match 9s in the first box of the middle string. Bob Kelly rolled a 430 when he came on in 1980. That got him into our championship show, the live show. And he comes back with a strike. Too full for Paul Berger. 2, 4, 7, 9, 10. Beautiful shot as he got 2, 4, 7, and 9. Just did not carry through to get the 10. He picks that up as a single. A nice right pocket hit and could very well have been a strike, but instead it winds up with a split of the 4-7 on the left and the 10 pin over on the right. Got the left. Paul Berger, purchasing manager for Sun Microsystems, father of 2 boys. Bob Kelly, father of Cameron, as we mentioned, and he is a letter carrier. First bonus ball gets him 8, leaves him the 5 and 9. Made it. Looked as though he had missed it at first, but there was a piece of wood that helped him out. Two marks in a row. Any combination of strikes or spares totaling 3 in the same string establishes a bonus of $50. And then each subsequent consecutive mark in that same string is worth $50 apiece as long as he can keep it going. He has the same spare lead with the 5 and 9 and 2 pieces of wood in front. Can he make it go? No, they were too far in front and they were like a roadblock. Ralph Stewart, our Love Line judge and referee, calls time to take a check on and he gets a loose ball. 4-10. Another check on the scoreboard after 4 boxes of the middle string. Bob Kelly won the first string 129-112. Here in the middle string, after 4 boxes, he has picked up 20 more pins, 57-37. Match right now, and down by 37 pins is our defending champion, Paul Berger. Spare leave if he can get at it clean. It's the 3-5, and he did. Spare in the pin. Six, leaving 4 horsemen left side. No wood, 1, 2, 4, 7. He knew as soon as he delivered it that he was going to punch out the 2 pin. Now he punches out the 7 pin, so it's an 8 box. Our challenger, Bob Kelly. The left-hander leaves 2, 4, and 10. One piece of wood in between. 2 full on the 2. Nine. Gary Carrington still top seed for our next championship show. True Value Live show, $20,000 in prize money. 1 pin to pick up for Bob Kelly. He has it. Carrington's 435 on top. Steve Reno's 433 second. Don Santiago's 425 third. And then Paul Berger with his 421. Paul comes back with a hammer. Then it drops down to Bob Shepard's 404. Banged it off the football line. Just 3 with the first ball. Now, through the same spot. So he'll be trying to get as much as he can out of what's over on the left-hand side. And it turns out to be a 6-box. Our challenger, Bob Kelly. Seven. 148. Didn't get anything. It's an 8-box as he gets 1. Got a tough split here. Our crew today, Dick Erickson, Ray Smith, Roger Rice, and Skip Peabody. George Ellard, Doug DeWitt in post-production videotape. Paul Berger coming up. Al Giglio keeping score on the electronic scoreboard. Keith Williams keeping score on the big board for the live audience. Don Riley is our coordinator and statistician, and there he is, Ralph Stewart, our live line judge and referee. Another sweater from that vast wardrobe. Eight, and Paul at 88 through 9 with a spare and a 6 and a strike with just 3. Now spare leave 6 and 10. He made it. And, of course, the man who puts it all together and keeps it together on the air, Phil Rubin, our producer and director. Bonus. Strike. So an extra 10. And a 108. Now Bob Kelly. Similar configuration to what he had before. This is the 2, 4, 6, 10. It's a lot of action, but the 6 and 10 are still there. 9. Three pin standing in a triangle. 3, 5, 6. And they go. 118 plus. Six. Another $50 in bonus money for Bob Kelly for being the winner of the middle string. And the score right now at the end of 2 is challenger Bob Kelly 253. 9 pin. That's the only one standing. There are 3 pieces of wood. He has to be a little careful because they're out toward where the 2 would be. He got it. When they're not resting up against. Big 9 and another single pin. This is the 2 pin. So Bob Kelly begins the 3rd string with a pair of spares. Paul Berger, defending champion. He got a break here. It looked as if he was going to have 5, 6, 9, and 10. And he winds up with 6 and 10. And made it. So nothing but marks so far in the 3rd string between both bowlers. Paul sure wanted to see one of those 2 pins go down. 8 is the fill, but they're backliners. 7 and 9. Nice shot as he used the piece of wood perfectly. And we're still nothing but marks. Now moves to lane 3 here at the fairway in Natick, trying to make it 3 in a row. He gets 8 for the drop, and he's left with 1 and 2. Got just 1, the number 1. So he missed an opportunity for $50 in bonus money. It's still alive for Paul Berger. One, 2, 4, and 9. The 1's still there. And it's still there. Now let's see if Paul Berger can get some bonus money. He has 2 marks in a row. He also trails in the match by 34. And he's opposite a 10 and a 9. He would certainly, for both reasons, one for the bonus money and also to close the gap, like to have a couple of more marks. And there is $50 in bonus money. First bonus ball gets him 9. He has 1 pin to pick up, the 3 pin. And no, it did not go. And he's looking up to the ceiling as much as to say, how could that not have gone? There was a piece of wood right up against it. I hit that piece of wood. So, that hurt. Now Bob Kelly. So the lead has been cut to 22, but it could have been down to around 10 or 12. Now the spare lead for Bob Kelly, 6 and 10. And he gets just the 6. There's the 10 for a 10. Almost a spread eagle. He leaves 2, 4, 7 on the left, 3, 6, 9, and 10 on the right. 4 and 7. They're down. Now he still has the 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. And got them all. Paul Berger opposite a pair of 10s. If he's going to try to eat up some of that distance, the 22 pins. Not that way. He has exactly the same spare lead that Bob Kelly had, with the 2, 4, 7 on the left, the 3, 6, 9, and 10, no wood. Check out the left. Nine. So he loses another pin of the lead, that Bob Kelly, to Bob Kelly is what I'm trying to say. For a moment, it appeared to be a hammer, but the 7 is still there. Ralph Stewart calls time, wants to check on one piece of wood. Is it this side of the deadwood line or not? It is rolling and rolling in. Rolling in play. It's the 7 pin that he wants. He has it for a spare. Coming to the final 4 boxes, our challenger, Bob Kelly. He leaves 2, 5, and 8. No wood. Well, there is a piece of wood off to the right. Now it's coming over. It's just lying alongside that 5 pin. He made it. Bob Kelly saying, no way are you going to catch me. All right, let's see what Paul can do. He's working on a spare, and opposite spare and strike. 8 is the drop. He has the 3 and 5 to pick up for another mark. Oh, did not get the 3. Got the 5, but just missed the 3. Now he has it for a 10, but obviously he's opposite a 20 box. A spare with a strike on it. Three, 4, 7 with wood in between 3 and 4. 4 didn't go. 3 and 7 did, and all the wood except one piece. 10. Chance for some bonus money now for Bob Kelly with 2 marks in a row. First bonus ball gets him 5, but leaves a split. 2, 4, 8, 6, 10. Got all except the 8 pin. So the fill is 9, but no bonus money there. It's a 10. 125 going into the 10th box. An 8 and a 133. Now Paul Berger for his final 2. $575 in the high-low jackpot, $200 in the home viewer jackpot. We'll be getting to those as soon as the match is over. Paul Berger does not get what he wanted here. He wanted a strike or an 8-9. And he's chopping some wood at the moment. So the best he probably will do is an 8 here. And 8 it is. $122. And he'll need a mark in order to win this string. It won't be easy. There are just 2 pins standing, but they're a long way apart. The 3 and the 7. Nope. So Bob Kelly picks up another $50 in bonus money for winning the 3rd string. And Paul comes up and congratulates our new champion, Bob Kelly. It's been a while. It was for $200. And this card comes from North Weymouth, Blackstone Road, Charlotte Brunette. And her guess is 681. So we will be adding another $50. Next week it'll be worth $250. Wow, that high-low jackpot is already up to $575, Bob. You got first try at it. All right, Paul. Not today, I guess, huh? Some days they roll over and get things for you, right? But not. Come on in here, Paul. And We hit the smaller trophy. You knew eventually you were going to get the smaller one. I don't know where that goes, way on the end of the line somewhere. $350 in bonus money, for a runner-up, and $50 in bonus money. But the important thing is you put that number up there, and I'm hoping for your sake and ours that you'll be back again to see us in August.
Well, that'd be great. I'd like to see it happen.
All right. Always nice to have you here, Paul.
Thank you very much, Don.
All right. And here we have Mr. Cameron Kelly, huh?
Yeah.
The big trophy here for Daddy, the $50 gift certificate for being the marksman of the day. We have $700 for winning and $150 in bonus money. Hi, Cam. Hi, Cam. How old are you, Cam?
5 months old.
5 months old, and he already is almost as big as you are,
right.
huh?
Same dinner table.
Same dinner table, huh? And remember, Mama is a champion, Marianne Kelly, too. David Smith is your challenger next week. We'll be here. I know you will be. Bring Cam, too, okay? All right. See you then. Bye.